All right, hello, hello, hello. This is Davey coming at you, dreaded crypto channel. Let's see what's going on in the markets. We had a good day today. I have to admit I was a little bit wrong. I know I was saying that I think we're going down and 14K. I guess not yet. I still think we're going to go down there, but I think the markets have told us today that we might go up and break 20K. We basically got rejected right at the previous all-time high. So yeah, probably come on down, test us some support, and then rise on back. Would be my guess now. Something to keep in mind with these markets, they're ever changing. You could probably, if you're a traditional market analyst, you could probably know what's going to happen. 1 week from another week. They don't change quite as much unless you're on riskier assets, riskier stocks. But yeah, so crypto is a ever-changing, very volatile industry, and you might have an idea what's doing one day, and something happens, maybe some news breaks out that will change everything. So you gotta keep on top of these things. If you're gonna be a trader, I mean daily, hourly, almost. If you want to be an investor, you still want to look at things from a daily perspective. Sometimes an exchange will go down. Maybe you have coins on that exchange. You won't just lose them one day, but news will come out and be like, okay, well, you better get your coins off that exchange, or you'll lose them. That happened with me actually on what was that exchange called? Cryptopia. Yeah, I had some. This is right at the beginning when I started getting into crypto. I just had a few different coins, maybe some XRP, and I think I had some music coin or something like that. I was really into that kind of tech, music coins. I'm surprised that hasn't really been a subject for anybody on YouTube. I think that could be something really use case oriented. Artist rights, music. Copywriting music. I'm a musician, and so if you say I write some piece of music, in the court of law, it's kind of tricky to prove if someone tried to rip off a riff of mine on guitar. It's like who's going to believe who? So maybe there could be something where you write a riff and you record it, you could put that on a blockchain, and that would be like a copyright instead of you having to go through the copyright office and you'd pay $50 to the federal government so they can hold it, which I have done before. So I think there's just so much potential with blockchain, and we're just tapping into this thing. And look, we're going at $19,500 right now. This is absolutely insane. Like, I have been doing this for way too long. Not that long if you consider, how long someone's career will be from time to time. Like, some people spend 25 years or 30 years doing one craft. And by the end they've become pretty successful and saved a lot of their money in their life. I came in 2017. Let's see where it was. It was September, October. I came in. I think I told you all before. I think I put $500 and I turned it into $2,500, $3,000. And I didn't understand the markets. I wrote it up and wrote it down, and I was telling everybody to buy it, and they're kind of mad at me. Up until now, they're not mad at me anymore. Now they're like saying, "Oh, finally, after 2 or 3 years, we're in profit." I'm like, "Yeah, but I've been telling you this whole time you need to be dollar cost averaging and buying, weekly or monthly during this last 2 years because you'd have so much profit by now." But we all live and we learn. And we're at the beginning of this new bull market, and I guess some people say we don't confirm a bull market until we've broken the all-time high, but we're about to do it, I think. But of course, there's a chance that this is all we needed, this is all we can do right now, and we fall back on down to 14K or something. Could happen, but my thing right now is that seems unlikely just with the holiday season. People are in buying mode, and they may not have money. They're putting it all on their credit cards, and People are going to be stoked. Everyone's going to be talking about crypto. Probably not like they will next year, but people are talking about it. The buzz has started. So I think that's going to push it up 23K, 25, 30. Some people are saying 30. I think that could happen. I really think that could happen. But yeah, I think a 30K with a 30 to 40% correction puts us where? Back down to 20, 17 even, I think. So just be prepared, when that craze starts shooting off, just be ready for that drop off too. I was watching Kevin Svensson, or was it Benjamin Cohen? I can't remember. Great, both good, talented technical analysts. I believe I have them in the bottom of my channel in the hashtags. Highly recommend them. But one of them was taking. If you look at the macro view, one of them was taking basically the distance between the micro bull cycles and the pullbacks, and the distance between, like, how much time is between a bull peak within the bull cycle. You're talking about these peaks, correction, peak, correction. So about every 70, 80 days, it would be a run up, and then you'd have 20 or 30 days pullback. So, and they did I guess they did a spread. I would do it on here right now, but my computer is still slow, so getting a new one soon. So just kind of bear with me. But basically, we're about 45, 50 days into this run up and this bull cycle. So we could have another month. We could have another month of running up, and that's why I'm thinking up until Christmas, maybe the New Year. That's when the pop off, and then January could be pretty red. That's what I'm thinking. Could happen now, but I don't think so with the market. Make your own decisions as to how you're going to tackle this. Regardless of what happens, the altcoins are running, and people are looking at all their profits in Bitcoin. They're like, damn, well, we got all this profit. Or they're looking at these other coins that are just sitting there. They're cheap. XRP, XLM, ADA. These altcoins are going to start popping. The ones that are of good fundamentals, the ones that especially have interest, or like maybe like Tezos, maybe they bake and they give you rewards, or ones that are staked. Everything like that. That's going to really bode well for that particular altcoin. It also helps with supply and demand within it. With Ethereum 2.0 being released, that's going to lock up a lot of Ethereum, and it's going to create more demand. Along with ADA, I think 60% of ADA is being locked up right now. So it's an insane world we're living in. Yeah, excuse me 1 second. Just wanted to make sure it was running. It would have been kind of a bummer. So I've been raving about gold and silver, and it just keeps on toppling down. I'm pretty blown away by that. I don't think it's good. It's gonna come on back, I think, but you look at this daily channel, it's completely oversold. Let's look at the weekly. See what the 21 week is doing. This is just a gold ETF that I follow. Maybe it's an actual SPDR. It's one of the more popular ones. Yeah, so it broke below the 21 week. Ooh. Huh. So that's kind of pretty bearish. Man, we might come down to this 21 week or something, or 200 week or something like 200. Yeah. Oh no, gold could keep on going down. And there's watching a lot of people on YouTube talking about this as well. People might be just starting to take their gold profits and going into Bitcoin. That's what's going on right now. So what could happen, which makes a lot of sense to me, is Bitcoin runs. We get a pretty good pop with the crypto until Christmas, and then it goes, it falls hard. Then gold rises. Gold and the U.S. dollar probably rise. So something to think about. And apparently the US dollar also declined at the same time today as gold. Sorry, one moment. I never answer that phone. I don't know why it's even ringing. I want to try to pick it up. All right. Let's look at Link. Link is still consolidating. My plan, I've been starting to add to a position, a small long position. It could still crash on down pretty hard. Yesterday I was looking at it, $8 or $9. Could be in the cards. So be cautious with it. Set a stop loss, which I have not done yet. I'm going to set a stop loss right maybe around $11, right at break even basically, which is where my average position inside of it is. So we'll see what happens. It's looking pretty strong to me though. Ethereum is looking awesome. God, I love it. I love being right when everyone has been naysaying me for 3 years. What are you doing that crypto? You're gonna lose it all. Nope. But I would have agreed with them before I knew what crypto was. And when I first got in, I didn't know what it was. Once you start delving into it and the possibilities and everything that our society is struggling with right now, and that we need this. I mean, for voting, like with all the drama with that, we need this for assurance. We need for this for insurance, just paying people, social media. I'm loving the idea of like a decentralized social media. Screw Zuckerberg, screw all these people that have so much power with like what can we say on the internet? Like we have freedom of speech in America, supposedly. I mean, come on, like this is not. You should not be censored. I mean, I know like we're using a service, but the problem is social media now is almost like it's like having a cell phone. Like you can't get through this world without that, and it's a commodity. It's like being on LinkedIn. I haven't gotten jobs before because I didn't have a LinkedIn account, or it didn't look right or something. Like you get judged on these, media outlets that are being censored by these centralized organizations. It's not right. We need a decentralized, complete makeup of almost everything. I mean, centralization does have its benefits, but I think kind of the combination of the two. If you look at like Celsius Network or some of these exchanges or in these wallets, they kind of find a happy medium between the two. So maybe that's kind of how the future is going to be. Kind of confusing. XRP is still running. I think she might still keep going up. I think it might. I think she might. Let's see. And personally, I've been loading up on XRP. It could create like a descending triangle and come on down all the way down to 30 cents again. Could happen. This is on the daily. I mean, it does need to correct, but the thing is, like, I've been stacking this and putting this, I think Binance and Celsius wallet are going to be supporting the Flare promotion Spark token. So whatever you have in there, they're going to do an airdrop, and you're going to get those tokens for free. So you might as well, if you have them, put them in those exchanges, and you'll make some money on that airdrop. And so like that's what I'm getting ready for. I feel like XRP, because of that, will keep on running until then. Speculation. Everything is kind of guessing. Let's look at. So my thing is, when in doubt, zoom out. Like you get a really good macro view on everything. But if you want a better idea of what's going to happen within the next couple days or the next week, as opposed to months ahead, you want to zoom in. So look for patterns. And you can look at patterns on the RSIs as well. That's not as user friendly or so, but you can look at, so there is kind of a head and shoulders play forming right here. So if XRP comes up and gets rejected, say at the 66 cents, gets rejected here again, it'll come down here and it could form almost, get ready to confirm a head and shoulders on the RSI, which means it's bearish, so that would bring us back down here. Probably in the 40-50 range, which would probably take us to 30 cents. So it's no confirmation yet. You gotta wait for confirmations. But let's zoom into the 4 hour, and you can get a better idea. And on a 4 hour, it looks better. I mean, it's being supported by the 21, and you got the golden pocket sitting right here too. We can come down to 40 something cents. Some decent support built right here. So there is support there, and it's being lifted up, kind of like it wants to go on up. So we'll see. I think the holidays are going to give us some good numbers. I think I had a few ideas, things to talk about. I was going to show you some of my trades, but I'm kind of worried about getting hacked or something like that. I don't know, kind of sensitive information is on there, so I'm going to forego that for the moment. But the big runner today was Bitcoin. So the altcoins, they're doing pretty well, but a lot of them are kind of just stagnant. Actually, Ethereum too. Ethereum has done really well today. Cardano looks like it's still kind of it's springing. It's like it wants to spring up. It's inverse head and shoulder pattern. Probably come up to 20 cents. I've been stacking some Tron. They give out a lot of airdrops. So like you get BitTorrent with Tron. You get Wink. I'm not sure what that does. And you get one other one. Forget what it's called. But you get free tokens just for holding that one. I feel like that one's going to be some kind of like, I think the gamers and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's technically an NFT token or not. Dash has been on a good run today. Celsius Network just continues to blow my mind. But I think it's a good network, and they got a good team. Aave has been running. I don't hold any of that. I wish I did. If I can get some good trades, take some profits, that's probably one I will get, along with Theta. Dogecoin, the meme coin, I don't know. I don't have anything to say about it. I hold a little bit as a joke, but I'm not really completely long-term. Silica, a lot of people rave about that one. Basic attention token, talk about lackluster. I think a big issue they're having, they have a great idea and they have a pretty good browser, but people are trying to use like the browser for like their crypto and like, attach the wallets to the browser and use it Uniswap and all these other, it's very clunky and it's not working right, and it's unfortunate that you have to basically use Google Chrome and all, Safari to use these crypto wallets where you have this decentralized browser rave that could be great. It's just they need to get on top of that, and hopefully they will soon, but time is now. They're losing their first mover advantage on that. Someone else might pop up and do exactly what they're doing, but better. Look at BitTorrent. So I've been getting free airdrops of that, and it's just been popping up. I don't know what kind of real use case it's going to have. Supposedly it does have something to do with the actual BitTorrent website. So something. Energy Web token still a good buy. Status. Yeah, so yeah, things are exciting. We're gonna keep on heading up, hopefully, and see where things take us here in the next month or so. All right, well, that's it for me today. See what happens tomorrow. Buckle up. Enjoy the ride. We're basically walking on the moon. The 2017 version of the moon, that is. Enjoy and cheers.